Hello there, this is Russ Bucher from ControlMyNikon. In this video we're going to take a look at how you can trigger the shutter using an electronic sensor. Let's go up to the trigger menu and down to Phidgets. Phidgets are the brand name of circuit boards and sensors that you can hook up to your computer. And you basically hook up sensors into a smaller circuit board, just like the one you see here. We have some different sensors. And the one we have hooked up to now is a pressure sensor. And you can see the small circuit board, and that's connected with a USB cable back to your computer. So this allows you to trigger the shutter when sensing things such as a change in lighting conditions, or temperature, or vibration, or pressure. And they have a lot of other types of sensors as well. The cost of the Phidgets board plus several sensors is worth about $100 US. So let's click on Phidgets. If you don't have Phidgets installed on your system, then you will just receive a message here that Phidgets are not available. So first of all, let's enable the Phidgets, and then I'm just going to reach over to the Phidget pressure sensor and apply some pressure. So I'll squeeze down on it. It's holding this small disc in between my two fingers. Then release the pressure, increase the pressure, and so on. Now we can change the sensitivity of a sensor. So if I increase the sensitivity, I don't have to press nearly as much to get this bar to move. And now I'm barely touching it all, and it really moves quickly. So I'm just going to bring the sensitivity back to default. So the next thing we need to do is set the threshold. Whenever the pressure exceeds the threshold, then it's going to trigger whatever action you have selected down below. And let's say I wanted it to shoot. I'm just going to ensure we're connected. We're connected to a D800 here. So first of all, let's just test it. I'll apply pressure and watch the log. So here it says that it triggered. Okay. Now I'm going to enable it and try it. So slowly increase the pressure. I'll keep on going. And finally, it captures. Now this reset value is very important because it's going to wait 10 seconds before it'll allow another triggering of this action. And let's try it again. So that works with the increasing of pressure, but how does it work with the decreasing of pressure? Maybe you have this sensor underneath something like a box or some other object, and you want the trigger to be fired when the Phidgets notices that pressure is being decreased. To do that, you use an inversion. So you set it to invert. And I'm going to increase my pressure. I'm just holding it between my fingers here. So let's say there's pressure on it. Now what we want it to do is trigger when it drops below the threshold. And I'm just going to clear the log here. So decrease, 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 trigger. Okay, so let's try it. So the pressure is on, actions enabled, decreasing pressure, and it triggers. And it's captured our image. So that's it. That's how you use electronic sensors to trigger the shutter in ControlMyNikon. Happy tethering.